Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Frank Gears. We're broadcasting live. This is the championship of the singles where we have Randall Garrison from Alabama battling Steve Smith from Indiana. Winner of this wins it all. Now, Steve Smith came out of the loser's bracket, so he's going to be forced to have to double dip Mr. Randall Garrison. So we're broadcasting to you from the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. Next week, we're going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio, where we've got expected over 300 players coming to compete at the Western Hills Live complex there. And then following that week, we're down in Branson, Missouri, where we have the last major of the season. If you've never been to Branson, Missouri, it's a great little community. Super place called The Landing. They've got lots of bars, restaurants, good shopping. Also have a lot of amusement park activity down there. But we have a $35,000 cornhole weekend. One player from this weekend coming up in Branson at the end of this month, Memorial Weekend, is going to walk away with $20,000+. We have a made-for-TV show event going on there. Looks like Steve gave up a few more points there. So again, Steve Smith has to double dip Randall Garrison. These two players have been around with the ACO. Randall Garrison in the purple is wearing a Majors champion jersey, and then Steve Smith is wearing a ACO Pro jersey. Both these two players are very solid. Randall Garrison, I believe, came up here with Jed Thomas, another player from the Alabama market, and Steve Smith, I think, came in with Dan Deisher, if I'm not mistaken. Coming up next, we're going to be enjoying the Seniors Championship, where Wayne Rao and Mark Smothers, a player from Wisconsin and a player from Kentucky, are going to be doing battle. They battled through a really tough field yesterday in Seniors to end up in the championship game here. Wayne is in the driver's seat of that. The score is like 6-2 right now in favor of Garrison. Garrison gets two more there to go up 8-2. Garrison is pitching to blue bags, where Steve Smith is vice versa. Garrison is pitching the green bags. Smith is pitching the blue bags. Garrison's in the purple jersey, getting ready to pitch right now. Straight down the middle with his first bag. Steve Smith counter punches right down the middle. Randall puts one just short of the hole, but in line to go in. Steve's got one just sitting in the hole. I think he's going to throw a slider and try to drag both these bags in, and he does exactly that. Pushes Garrison to the left, so Garrison's almost got a bag out of play right now. All right, 12 on 10, and Steve Smith grabs two there to put the score at 8-4. Tell you, you're going to see something pretty special when you get to Branson, Missouri, though. These guys are playing with bags that like to slide to the hole, so it's pretty hard to play a solid blocker. But when you get to Branson, Missouri, if you happen to be one of the lucky 16 players that make the qualify for the TV show, you're going to be playing with bags that have a true stick and have a true slick side to them. A lot of players out there aren't used to really playing that. Most players out there are used to playing with the slippery bags, the bags that like to go to the hole. It's going to change the game up a lot if you come and watch Branson. And when we film that, it's a made-for-TV show out there. We've got a company called ACO Entertainment that's going to be filming this. They produce the X Games, things like the World Series of Poker and AVP. All right, two back, 10-4. There's a 10 on 12 spot. Garrison nets two. One of the cool things the ACO has done over the years, too, last couple of years, if you happen to notice the jersey that Randall Garrison is wearing, it's got a little patch on the back side of it, lower back. And a player in our system can only win one purple jersey in a season. A purple jersey means that you've won a major. Both these guys are going hole to hole right now. It's 10-4 in favor of Garrison. Garrison puts a 4-pack in. 12 12 to 10 again. These guys, it's 12s and 10s that these guys are throwing. Another 2 for Garrison. I think it puts him up 12 to 4. Now remember, Garrison only has to win one game here to win the title here at the Corn Palace. If you ever happen to be coming through South Dakota and find yourself near Mitchell, South Dakota, come check out the Corn Palace. This place has been around 100 years. Garrison throws a bag straight down the middle. It's just sitting short of tipping into the hole, so it will definitely go. But Steve sweeps it clean. Garrison pushes left of the hole. That bag's out of play. Smith right down the middle there. Looks like we're feeling like a 12 versus a 10, but giving 2 back to Steve if he can go in with this bag, and he does. So 2 back to Steve. Now we're looking at a 12 to 6 score. Garrison still has him doubled up. Steve's got to work his way back to double dip Garrison, so he's got a lot of work left. He's got to get himself 27 points before it's all said and done. Thanks again for tuning in. Check us out at AmericanCornhole.com. Oh, no, 13. All right, Garrison's got one not out of play, but it's far left of the hole right now. He's trying to bring it back, and he almost brings it back, but gives up another 2 spot. So Steve Smith is inching his way back into this game. 12 to 8 now, I believe. (12-8) in favor of Garrison, but Smith is in control right now. He's got the lead bag. He's playing the blue bags in the Pro ACO jersey. Right down the middle for Smith with his first bag. Garrison pushes left of the hole. Both players have a bag sitting left of the hole right now, so. All other bags have gone in the hole at this point in time. Yeah, so if you're ever out in Mitchell, South Dakota, stop by the Corn Palace. It is kind of a unique, and Randall Garrison, you don't see the all slides, which I believe he's playing with, not go to the hole like that. So that's a 4 spot, which ties it up, I believe, 12 to 12. I mean, you rarely see that with the bags today in the market. 12-10, 12-10. That was 10 on 8. So used to seeing the score 12 to 10, and I thought it was 12 to 8 there. But yeah, these bags are slick bags. They like the hole. They're hole friendly. And I don't see a bag like Garrison just threw holding up like it did, so that's uncharacteristic. Steve Smith with the leadoff bag here, pitching a blue right up the middle. Randall throws a blocker about 6 inches deep of the hole, a little bit right. Steve goes for the airmail, misses it. Steve's going to go for the airmail again. Nope, he's going for the push-up, blocks it up. Probably a smart play on his part. Randall misses an airmail deep. Steve Smith misses another airmail. Oh, and Randall Garrison just barely misses dragging in that extra bag, but he did hit the airmail there. So it's 13 to 10 in favor of Garrison. If you're just tuning in, thanks for tuning in. We're broadcasting live from the world's only Corn Palace. The place is 100 years old. All sorts of stuff here, rodeos, music concerts, high school graduations go on here. Not far from Sturgis. Big motorcycle event goes on in Sturgis every year. A lot of those bikers stop by here in Mitchell. If you're ever in Mitchell, check out the back 40. It's got a really nice courtyard, great food, beer, just kind of across the street from the Corn Palace. I've enjoyed a couple of nights over there. Ooh, Steve has left 2 right of the hole. That might be a good spot there for 17-10 now, I believe. Gave up 4 there. It was a 12 on 8. Coming up next, we got Wayne Rao and Mark Smothers. Right now, though, you're enjoying a broadcast live from the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. I'm Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude, and thanks for tuning in. 17-10 in favor of Randall Garrison, throwing the green bags in the purple jersey. Steve with a nice little sneak around bag there. Randall doing what he does, throws a nice straight up the middle gut shot. He's got one. These guys are just kind of trading punches, tipping each other in. Oh, that might be a bag out of play, and if Steve can do what he needs to do, he's going to right up the right side and take 2 bags in the hole. Did just that. So Steve's got 3 bags in the hole. Garrison's got 2 in and 1 on. Oh, Randall Garrison with a really nice try there. He's got 1 bag just kind of hugging hole. Steve has to be really gentle with his shot. He still has a chance of sneaking in the right side of the hole, but it's got to take a little bit of touch here to make it without dragging Garrison in. And he does it. What a nice shot. Great shot. That could be shot of the week, possibly on the taco. That was a really well-played shot by Steve Smith. Make it 17-12. If he comes back to win this, I might call that the shot of the week if I don't see anything more special than that, because that was a really impressive shot by Steve Smith. Again, because Garrison's bag was just hanging on a lip there. And all right, both the guys put their first bags in the hole. Thanks again for tuning in. Check us out at AmericanCornhole.com. If you're planning to come play in our $35,000 tournament in Branson, Missouri, you might want to consider getting some of the new bags that we're using for the main TV event. $45 a set of 4 plus freight. 17-14. $17-14 right now. This is a pretty intense game between these 2 cats. Good bag by Steve Smith. Sitting right there in front of the hole. Again, it's hard to play a real block shot with these slick bags. So you'll be able to see the true block shot out there in Branson, Missouri, as you got a true stick and a true slick bag going on. See shots from Austin Cameron that'll be the flop shot bringing to the table. You'll see airmails and blockers by Tanner Halbert. It's going to be a great event out there, EZ. You can see players like Paula Stevens and Catherine Kennedy out there doing what they do. Tammy Williams. Oh, Randall Garrison leaves 2 just short of going in the hole. They plugged up a little bit on him. So I think he gave up 4 there, if I'm not mistaken. And it's 18-17, and that was a game changer. 18-17 now in favor of Smith. It was a lead change here. Check us out at AmericanCornhole.com, though. We have tournament series boards that are coming back online. They're going to retail for $495 come June. World Championships is headed to Bradenton, Florida. Ooh, Steve goes deep and right of the hole. Garrison answers straight up the middle. He's got 3 in. Steve has 2 in and 1 on. He definitely needs to put this one in. He does. He's sitting on 10. Garrison 4 bags. It gets 12, gets 2 plus. It's 19-18 in favor of. Oh, you can hear it. Sorry. Thanks to Wrigley's for sponsoring the chewing gum here today. All right, we got a nice game though here. It's 19-18. Nice shot by Steve around the backside. Oh, snuck it in the back door there. It's a pressure shot there by Steve. Garrison leaves it short. He's going to just forward it. Keep this game alive. He's not going to try to sneak it in, is he? That's a smart play. Pushing on, 19-18 still. 19-18, favor of Garrison. Again, if Garrison wins this, he has the title here in Corn Palace. Smith wins it, we move on to game 2. Coming up next, Wayne Round versus Mark Smothers for the Seniors Championship. Ooh, Garrison pushes right at the hole. Steve can get a 4-pack here. He's going to get himself 2 points. In a good position to do it. That was almost a sneaky win there. 20-19, Smith with a nice little shot there, but he almost snuck an extra bag in there to take game 1. 20-19. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude. Check us out at AmericanCornhole.com. We're broadcasting live from the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. Smith right up the middle with his first bag. Garrison still in a position to go in the hole, but he's a little left. That's a good bag by Steve Smith. It kind of keeps Garrison from easily making it to the hole. Garrison nips his one bag in, pushes. So Smith can drag this bag in front of the hole in. He's in a great position. And he puts great, didn't drag it in, but he plugged up the hole with 2 of his bags, and he's in a really good spot right now. If he brings out his airmail game, or is he going to push it? Let's see. Smart shot, and he does it. Garrison can get it with a straight shot up the middle. Oh, and he misses. That's game 1. It's going to game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Smith takes it 21-19.
Congratulations, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. That was awesome, intense. 21-19. Game 1 goes to Steve Smith. Garrison just needed to win that to win the title. Now it is cutthroat. Whoever wins this wins the title. Thanks again for checking us out. We're broadcasting live from the Corn Palace. My name's Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude. And you're witnessing a pretty good matchup right now against an Alabama player, the top Alabama player, a top 10 player in the ACO. Actually, I think he's ranked number 11 right now in the country, with Randall Garrison. Steve Smith, the top 40 player, one of the top players in the country. These two are right out the gate. Randall Garrison takes 3 on Steve Smith. Garrison with the leadoff bag. Puts a nice blocker on Steve. Steve answers with a pretty good shot from behind. Steve now has 2 bags on the back side of the hole. Garrison trying to drag in. Gets a great airmail to go, but doesn't pull his bag in. Smith. Oh, Smith. Giving up 4 there, I believe. 7-0. I don't think I've watched either of these 2 players throw a 6-point frame this entire game. It's primarily been 10s and 12s. I think I saw 1 or 2 8s. There's people grabbing chairs and coming over. We're broadcasting live from the Corn Palace. It's kind of interesting to see. We've got a pretty good crowd gathered around watching the tournament right now, and it's neat. This Corn Palace place drags about 400 to 500 people in here daily that just from all over the country come to see what this place is about. Again, they run rock concerts, rodeos, graduations. They do all sorts of stuff here. Fairs, and run cornhole tournaments. That's what we're doing here this weekend. They brought in the ACO Cornhole tournament. And we appreciate Mitchell, South Dakota. We appreciate the Corn Palace, and looking right now 9-0 in favor of Randall Garrison. I mean, you see this a lot though, where a player coming out of the losers bracket somehow pulls off that first game, but then when you get in the second game, the guy that was in the driver's seat, the king seat, comes on strong. I don't know if they just get warmed up, tune it in, and there, as soon as I say that, Garrison throws one a little bit left to the hole. He's going to probably be able to work that way back. Steve Smith goes right and deep. Garrison working that bag back to the hole. He's got 2 in, 1 on, and 1 in his hand. Smith has 1 in, 2 on, and 1 in his hand, but this bag is poised to go in the hole. He can actually get a point here, Smith could, if he gently throws it straight up the middle, which he does. All right, it's 9-2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Smith on the board. Again, this is winner take all right now here in the Corn Palace, the world's only Corn Palace. Check it out at cornpalace.com. It's in Mitchell, South Dakota. My hometown is Cincinnati, Ohio. We're about 13 and a half hours away. It's about a 15-hour drive to get out here. Eric Heinerman, the man behind the scenes, drove actually the truck up this weekend. Aaron Candler down from Michigan picked me up at the airport as I was coming back from Myrtle Beach. Working to bring a couple big things there to Myrtle Beach and the future here. Oh, almost nice airmail there, but once again, Smith giving up 6. 15-2. I'll tell you what, Steve Smith has been in this position so many times. He is such a great player. He gets all the way to this point. This game is not over by any means. I'm not saying that, but I just, for whatever reason, the cornhole gods just don't want him to win it quite yet. Because he is a talented individual out there. Randall Garrison, sporting already his purple jersey, is certainly a player poised to consider being king of cornhole possibly this year. Either of these players could possibly win that $20,000 in Branson, Missouri. We probably had 7 or 8 players up here this weekend. That have the potential. 15-2 right now. Timeout taken by Steve Smith. What's he going to do with that? So check us out at AmericanCornhole.com. Check out the Corn Palace at CornPalace.com. My name's Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude. Tune in to Finn and I on Tuesday nights where we feature the Talking ACO. Next stop is Cincinnati, Ohio, where we have over 300 players, I believe, coming in that weekend. We're already at 300-plus players for Branson, Missouri the following weekend. (17-2) in favor of Garrison. This is winner takes all right now. Winner of this wins the ACO Corn Palace Major. Next up, we have the championship of the seniors with Smothers and Wayne Rao. Wayne Rao's in the driver's seat there. (19-2) now. Garrison is smelling victory here, but I'll tell you what, it's not easy to get those last couple points. I think we're not seeing the last of Steve Smith here. I think he's going to at least get a few more points on the table. Oh, he's getting too aggressive now. Not sure why he did that. He didn't need to do that. But that was not a great answer by Garrison either, pushing one off to the right. Pretty good bag there by Smith, but Smith has to go left of the hole and drag his two bags in. Grab a couple points. Just gonna take a good shot here. Great shot. That was a great shot. Steve Smith. Grabbed a point there, I believe. 19-3. Great shot by Steve Smith. He's had a couple of them this game. These two have been pitching really, really well, but
Congratulations, Randall Garrison, your Corn Palace Season 16 Major Champion. Congratulations.
nice job.
Nice shot, well. All right, on deck, center court, give me Mark Smothers.
All right, we're signing off. I'm going to boot back up here, so make sure you come back and watch the Seniors Championship match here. My name's Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude, and we've got Wayne Rao and Mark Smothers battling for the senior title here.